Hey, not yet! But I've actually just been away, just got back, and when you come back to this country, in the madness that we now live in, you actually notice things that you guys wouldn't really notice. Like our obsession with property. We don't have bird flu in this country, folks. We have a new disease called equity-fucking-itis. Everyone is loaded in this country. Even the knackers are loaded. Johnny Maughan, he's a knacker from Mayo. He's living in Clondalkin at the moment on the left-hand side on the Ranga Road. He's going around telling all his friends his caravan is worth 25 grand, but the fucking site is worth 250. We all have 2 houses, 3 houses. This is a superhero t-shirt, folks. My friends are going around wearing Mr. T t-shirts. He's no longer in the fucking A-team. He is Mr. Trump. It has changed the way we live. Have you noticed that Irish people all live in 2 different areas? Have you noticed that? A friend of mine bought a house last year. Where is it, Johnny? Oh, it's in Clondalkin. Stroke Lucan. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Lucan or Clondalkin, but for you to have a fucking house in both areas is going to be a big bloody house. Another friend of mine, he's bought a house in Swords, stroke Malahide. Malahide is out by the sea. Yes. Another friend of mine bought a house in Selbridge, stroke Stratham. Home of the Ryder Cup this year. A lovely fucking house. Yeah. Another friend of mine bought an apartment in Crumlin. That's fucking it. He ain't going anywhere. With all respect to the guy, he actually knows exactly where he's living. But it's really weird because I don't know, like it's actually changed the way we talk to our kids. You know, anybody got kids? Jesus. You're making this very difficult for me. I've only got 10 minutes. But Irish fairy tales have been rewritten because of the Irish property boom. Like in Jack and the Beanstalk, for example. In the Irish adaptation of that story, the only reason Jack climbed up to the top of the stalk was because there was a house up there he was going to rent out for the Ryder Cup. In the Irish adaptation of Forrest Gump, the only reason Forrest was running because he was on the way to an auction. That's a fact. In Hansel and Gretel, do you remember that one? 2 kids walk into the forest and there's a house made of gingerbread and sweets, Mikado, fig rolls, all that sort of stuff. In the Irish version of that story, it actually didn't matter what the fucking house was made of, because according to the real estate agents, it had a south-facing garden, it had an ensuite upstairs, and the Lewis line was going to go straight through the forest in front of the house. Yeah. But the best Irish fairy tale that has been adapted because of this property boom has to be The 3 Little Pigs. Now, technically you're probably all over 18, so you probably haven't read your fairy tales in a while, and if I did ask you, you'd probably go. So, in the Irish version of that story, the story changes slightly. You know, the 3 pigs, there was a straw house, they were looking after the house, the wolf rocked up and said, I'm going to blow your house down. In the Irish version, that didn't happen. The wolf drove up, got out of a 3 Series BMW with a brown envelope, said to the 3 pigs, listen guys, I'll buy the house off you, I won't blow it down. He bought the house off the 3 pigs, got it slightly rezoned, so sorry, I fucked that up. He got the site rezoned and he retired in the south of France.